Rita I am married, been married for 6 years now, and I'm 30 years old. We adopted our first child. We have 3 children. The first one is adopted. He turned 6 in December. We got him when he was estimated to be 1 year old. And then 2 biological kids, a daughter and another son. So our story is, we had just gotten married. We were a few months into marriage, and a church that we used to go to called Renewal Fellowship has a little home that they run with children called Moses Basket. And every time during Christmas time, they find families that can take a child so that this child can experience what it's like to have a real Christmas feel in a family setup. And then also to give their workers a break. So when they shared this with us, we thought about it. I was the first one to get excited about it and then just asked my husband if he'd be interested in it. Then while he was praying about it, all the kids that were in the home were taken up, but then when he was ready, they said to us we could go and get a baby at Harare Hospital. That's where they get their children from. So we went there, and it wasn't baby shopping. We had told them what we wanted, but then they told us the children that were available, and that's how we got our son. And they told us that, they told us his story, and then they also told us that he's about a year old. So we took him, and the moment we got home, we just knew that we're not going to give him back. We just fell in love with him, but we didn't talk about it because we didn't know what that would look like. I wasn't going to talk about it because I didn't want to put pressure. So we had him, and we were fostering. So when you want to foster a child, you go through police clearance, and you get vetted by social working. So it was a fun Christmas process, and about 2 days before we had to give him back, it was a house of sobbing and sobbing, the whole time. We'd catch each other crying, but we wouldn't talk about it. Then eventually he broke the ice and he said, you know what, I want this baby. We're not going to give this child back. I was very happy, but still we didn't know what this looked like. We didn't even plan this. We were actually going to have our first child after 2 years into marriage because we wanted to pursue our studies. So this was a total mess, right? We just not planned. But it was beautiful and it felt right. We don't regret it. And then we decided to go back to social welfare and told them that we want to keep the baby. And then that's when we started the adoption process, which was very interesting because working with social welfare needs a lot of grace and a lot of grit because they are under pressure. So I remember I would literally go to Makombe and spend the whole day waiting for assistance. But I wouldn't complain because I would see that the same person who's doing my paperwork is dealing with street kids, is dealing with probation, is dealing with children that are misbehaving, and then has to deal with my adoption issue. So I was patient, and we looked at it as that's our fight for this baby, that whole process. The papers only went through last year, would you believe? So a whole 4 years, but we had him because we had the foster order. But it was painful because, it's a piece of paper, but it's everything, you know what I mean? The paper that just has the name, like for him to get our name. So we would pray and would have discussions with them around what it would look like if the biological mom just resurfaced. At first we went through fear of what would happen if she just comes, So God did a lot of work in my life at that time because I remember literally having very nasty thoughts about if she popped up, what would I do? Even though I knew Jesus. But I really would think about it like, oh my gosh, I think I'll get rid of this woman, because I won't give up my baby. It's mine. It was mine, The attachment, and then also the whole justice thing, like, given the background, I didn't feel she had the right to take him back if she did show up, you know. But during that whole process, God taught me how to love and helped me realize things like what was going on in her life when she did ABC. And I grew, and I just had this sudden compassion for her. Now I wanted to meet her, like, oh, I just want to hug her, just, you know, love on her, because I'm pretty sure she's broken, because I don't think you can do something like that and move on as a normal human being. That's my thoughts. So I would pray for her, like, you know, Lord, I just pray that you minister to her. Let someone just harvest that soul, you know. But if we never meet them, then that's still fine. Church response. When we got this child, the church that we were going to, we got interesting comments, especially from leaders. They would ask questions like, are you going to be able to love this child as much as you're going to love your biological ones? Because they knew that it didn't adopt because of barrenness or anything. And they would say, but you know, you'll never be the same. This is just going to be the other child. It wasn't very encouraging. It was disappointing. But because, you know, when you do something that God has said you should do, He cushions you even from whatever comment that comes from a simple human being that is also just finding Jesus, you know what I mean? Or doesn't understand your journey or the actual process itself. Because to be honest, adoption cannot just be done by anybody. You need to really have heard from God, because you need a certain grace for it. So you then give grace to other people who don't understand that, and it's okay. You don't shove it down anyone. So that's where the issues of respect come in. I will respect you if you don't think it's a good method to grow a family, and then you respect mine because this is what I've decided and we've agreed. But we did have support from other people as well that are just still loving and would find it fascinating, and then also got encouraged to try and pursue the same thing. So what we learned from this thing is that adoption, as much as there's the negative, but it mainly comes from not understanding, and it's okay. But it also opens eyes for other people who they saw a young couple that adopted just because, you know, and it encouraged them, and then they would ask questions like, so how does this happen? ABC, and we would share very freely, because adoption is an act of love, to be honest, and love should be shared. And most people don't want to think about it because they've never really seen a good example of what it looks like to have an adopted child and be in a healthy family setup. Because the main expectation is that you're just going to raise a monster that's not going to listen to you, that has spiritual background that you're not going to handle, and people are afraid of that. And then when they see that, you know, it's actually, so you find people saying, so this is actually utterly normal, you know, it's actually a cute child. And you're thinking, yeah, this is a human being, you know, and it's okay. Our child is very sweet, to be honest. We love him. He's not any of those, he doesn't match any of the horror stories that we've heard around adoption. So we're very happy to share that it's not a secret that we've adopted. We share with anybody and anyone who can listen, but we also weigh the motive. So if someone comes to me and says, so you couldn't have your own kids, or like say something that is a bit interesting, I'll just give a response like, yeah, well, it was a personal decision, because you can tell that this conversation is going to go south. But if you find someone who is interested and is genuinely wanting to know, I will take time to share. I will stop. I'd rather be late where I'm going and I will share my story, because I know it will be life-changing. So yeah, people need to really be careful what they say to adoptive families. And then, since it's not a secret that I'm adopted, I really do not, I've never experienced that, but I don't expect a whole adult to go to my child and say something offside, because you expect maturity. But then, because people are people, you do know that even family can then say something to him. This is why we are encouraged to tell the child that they are adopted. First of all, so that they know it's an identity thing. That's their identity and that's their story. And some lovely child of God might just tell them before you that, you know what, and you don't want that kind of thing. So we told our son this year, in January, he turned 6 in December, so we told him he was 5. And it was a very cool setup, after having been given advice by Sue, who is a total guru in this, that you shouldn't make it a big issue. Don't make a big story out of it, otherwise he will think that it's actually a big deal. We were in the kitchen, I was cooking, my husband was there, and we just called him and said, so there's something that we want to tell you. We had been praying